do you understand? Mark, when he first started, when he was just first coming up, was friends with Mitch Hedberg, and then Mitch Hedberg hit, and he couldn't be friends with him anymore.
Really?
Yep. Stop being his friend. Same thing with Louis C.K. Louis C.K. and him were tight. Louis blew up, Mark didn't. He had to fucking hate him, and he turned on him. Talked shit about him openly, and then he became successful. And the years where Mark was successful were the best years of Mark, because Mark was fun. Mm-hmm. Like, I've had ups and downs with Mark. I've gone through this with him like 3 or 4 different times, where he gets upset at me, and then we talk, and then, are we good? We're good. Like, he likes to do that. He likes to talk shit about you, and then you confront him, and he says, you're right. And with me, my relationship with him was really complicated, because when I was an open micer, I was 21 years old, and I was just starting out. Mark gave me a compliment once that really helped me. He came up to me, and he goes, hey, man, you're really funny. He says, keep doing what you're doing. Don't listen to anybody else. Just keep doing what you're doing. I was like, wow, thank you.
Maybe this was the defining moment in history that led to the epic story of Joe Rogan. If Joe really wanted to stick it to Mark, then he should have leaned into it more. That would have been pure gold.
It's his best side. That's the good side.
It is not all bad. No. And he was a young guy back then, right? So he was just being cool. Then over time, obviously I became more famous than him and more successful than him. And he does not like that. He fucking hates that. And the only time we were cool was when Mark was #1. And we were cool. Like, we were friends. Like, I'd see him, I'd give him a hug, I'd say, what's going on? We would talk. We're friendly at the store. We never hung out off site, but we were friendly. Like, we had pushed all the beef aside, and he even did my podcast. We had a great time.
I can't believe that was 12 years ago. It was episode 374 if you're interested. Time really does fly.
And then I started getting more successful. And then my podcast passed his. Then my podcast became #1. And then the Spotify deal. And that's when he started talking shit about me. So he started talking shit about me long before all this Trump stuff. This Trump stuff is just the most recent iteration. And the first thing was, he had decided that I was an asshole, like, just because the podcast took off. It was not a big deal. It was like, I'd heard people say that he was saying things. But then the Spotify deal was a real problem. And that's when he started coming after me. And it was about vaccines. Like, so he was talking about me on stage about vaccines. It's like, by the way, everything I said was correct. He also lies. Like, one of the things he lied about, he did a podcast with Howie Mandel, and Howie Mandel asked him if he had problems with comedians. Like, no, I don't have any problems with any comedians. I've never had any problems with comedians.
Let's review the tape.
There's been, like, controversy between you and other comics, right?
Not too much. I mean, there was, like, recently... I don't find that that's true.
It does feel like Mark doesn't seem to have any self-awareness.
Like, what are you talking about? He's had a problem with every single comedian that's more successful than him. Bill Burr, Louis C.K., Dave Chappelle, me, Tony Hinchcliffe, everybody that passes him, all of a sudden, he talks about them on stage. And the Theo thing really drove me nuts, because that sent Theo into a real spiral.
Did it?
Yeah. Yeah, well, Theo went into a spiral, and that was a big part of him getting attacked, was Maron talking about him on a special.